Hello, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Invincible. This is Season 2, Episode 4, titled, It's Been a While. Yep, Nolan, he's back. All of a sudden. Mark, he went to this other planet, thought he was gonna save them from meteors or something, but nope. Nolan is there, and the title tells me that we're gonna be catching up on what he's been doing all this time.
Except that we can possibly tell.
Yeah, he's conquered another planet, it seems. Yeah, and sorry about the delay with this one and the last couple of Invincible reactions. It is what it is. We've just been very busy and tired and on and off sickness and just the whole schedule on the channel has been out of whack.
Doesn't really fit well into everything, and this, as you said, we've just been busy, and with the delays just piling up, it's been a
little bit hard. But now we're getting into like a period of time here where we can ease up on the throttle a little bit when it comes to the channel, or we're going to, because there aren't as many series that are like airing at the moment that we have to watch or that we have to catch up on or anything like that. Like Invincible, for example, there's a break now.
Yes.
Between, because this is part 1 of season 2.
We're done with Ahsoka. We're done with Loki, because the Loki was like continuation.
Yes.
And the same with Invincible is a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
We started One Piece, now we're done with that. Attack on Titan was a continuation. So,
yes, rounded off. And then now we're just doing Demon Slayer and Battlestar Galactica. And we'll see what the schedule is going to look like in the future. But it's going to be lighter than what it's been for the last couple of months.
I don't know if I've told this to, like, in general, but I am starting work at the 1st of February if everything goes well. And it's going to be very tedious and very time consuming, so I'm going to
It's a PhD, so yeah.
I'm so afraid of jinxing it. I say it out loud.
I get it.
But I'm starting a PhD on 1st of February, so my time is going to be very limited. And meaning I have to cut back like a lot on the channel.
Yeah, so it's going to be just one series that you're going to be part of for the foreseeable future.
1 or 2, it depends.
It depends on what's coming out, and like, because like the schedule in general for just for series has been pushed and moved around because of, well, like first COVID and then strikes and all that. You guys know about it. Anywho, that's plenty of talking. I just want to get into this episode. Is there anything else you want to say before we start?
I've slept.
You've slept this night.
So if I seem a little bit more chipper, then, well, there you go.
We actually
speaking of long, what?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while since you've had like a whole night's worth of sleep. So we actually got the little one to sleep in his own room. Or we're beginning to do that because he's been.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, because like sleep has been always a little bit.
As you know by now.
Yeah. Exactly. Like he didn't really sleep, or he woke up many times during the night, and sleeping like right next to our bed. But now he has his own room, and we're not gonna jinx it again. Too much freaking talking. Sorry. Let's get into this. But before we do, I'm gonna ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps out when you do that. And we also have a Patreon page where you can watch the full-length uncut reactions, sync it up to your own copy of the episode, and also early reactions for some of the other shows that we're watching. There's a link down in the description below. And any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, let's do this. Invincible Season 2, Episode 4. Here we go. Okay, we are just picking up right where we saw him last.
Tear. A single tear for his son. Wow.
Oh,
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Huh. Doing some soul searching there, Nolan. They're not gonna try and redeem him or anything like that, are they? Show us that he's grown a conscience.
Strike my side by accident.
Whoa.
Crippled here that you clothe and
It's like the progression of stars there.
It's gonna end up with a black hole. Whoa. Shows how freaking powerful he is. He can just hover so close to a black hole, and he's thinking about going in.
Yep.
Oh. He's gonna save them.
Because, like, even though he's a Viltrumite, it's like a compulsion, right?
Yeah. Wants to be seen as a hero. Wants to be worshipped still, I'm sure.
Wait! I don't know who you are, but we owe you our lives. Won't you stay? Tell us your name. Where you come from.
Ah, you don't want him to stay.
Hello, son. It's been a while.
Dad?
Run away?
He's gonna hug him.
Yep.
Thraxans told me that they needed my help.
They do need your help.
Why?
It's complicated. Come with me and...
Now, why would you lie to me again?
Look, I made a mistake.
A mistake?
I thought about you. What do you want me to say, Mark?
You could have started with, I'm sorry! You know what? Don't bother. All right, it wouldn't mean anything anyway. I hope you like it here with your new friends. I guess they don't know you the way that I do. Fuck you.
Stephen Yeun doing such a good job.
I'll get you a ship home. But there's something you need to see first.
No.
Nualzad wasn't lying to you. His people do need your help. Let me tell you why.
But why? They have you. Can't...
I know that's not true. I didn't conquer the Thraxans. They asked me to be their emperor.
Emperor, conqueror,
Really?
what's the difference?
Oh, okay.
My husband's told me so much about you.
Andressa,
What the
The fuck is going on? Yeah, my words exactly.
that's not what I wanted to show you.
What else could you possibly...
Mark,
Okay.
You gotta be...
Ooh.
fucking kidding me.
I love how they're mixing this up.
Yeah.
Oh no, is this... Oh no. No, Debbie.
You could have taken Earth whenever you wanted. Why did you marry me? Was it just to be cruel? Just to hurt someone?
Of course, she has a bunch of questions.
I never knew you at all, did I? I never even fucking knew you.
Man, this is already a very heavy episode. Oh shit, the Maulers!
At it again.
At it again.
Welcome to the world of the living, clone.
No, the other way around.
Not this time. No. I was there.
Well,
Now it's easier to, yeah, see who's the original.
oh, you
Debbie,
think they have done
It's Donald.
cloning use the cloning technology on Donald?
To clone, yeah, possibly.
He's been researching that, right? Just
Yeah.
as we saw it, he was researching the sound on the...
And he's, yeah. Yes, that's why you died. Oh, he's gonna find his glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Eve!
Hey, it's my favorite superhero.
Oh, she's...
Everything okay?
Nope.
William was just telling me that the best part of college is skipping it.
It totally is. It's super freeing. Like wearing pants with no underwear.
I don't know if I would be skipping classes if I was paying so much to study.
A new wife, a kid. You just replaced us. Except, you know, bugs.
Bugs.
you don't have to forgive me,
Good.
but he is innocent in all this. The Viltrumite rules of interbreeding are not complicated.
Rules of... Oh, Jesus.
We're only allowed to procreate with genetically similar species.
Oh.
By now, Viltrum knows I've left my post.
Oh yeah,
They'll
that's...
track me, and they'll find this planet. And when they do, they'll see your brother as inferior and kill him.
Shit. So that's why he need... Wow.
What I did on Earth was unforgivable.
That's a word for it.
This is bullshit. You're the reason they're in danger.
This is tough, man.
How can I help? I couldn't even beat you.
We can start training right away. Get you ready for what's coming.
How long is that going to take? So you're just gonna...
What was that?
Viltrumites?
Oh shit, okay.
Mark, get Andressa and your brother to safety.
Where?
Andressa will show you. Go, there's no time.
Sorry. Dad.
Go!
Okay. So now we're gonna be rooting for Nolan. What the?
Well, I don't think I will ever be rooting for Nolan, honestly.
But we're rooting for
Let's
Mark's
say-
brother to not die.
let's say we are rooting against the Viltrumites, right?
Yes, that's a better way of putting it.
And always for Mark, as long as he doesn't turn.
You want this back? Come and get it.
Wrong choice, asshole.
Oh, she's gonna take out some frustrations on your ass.
It seems your father's genes have slowed our son's aging. Still, we expect his first words any day now.
Oh, don't let anything happen to the baby. then I'm saying shit done.
then yeah, we're gonna get another one of that's it, I'm done situations.
But for reals.
Nolan loves and misses you. Even if he can't say it to you, he said it to me.
Oh fuck.
Morning.
No.
Maybe I wasn't.
Nolan made another child?
Don't.
Run. Run!
Oh Mark, I don't know if you can take this guy. Oh. Oh Mark, fuck. Mark.
You deserve death.
Oh. Those freaking slices of his.
I know. Andressa, go deeper into the caves. Mark, come with me. There's 2 more.
Please tell me they are just scouts and
Not like the entire army descending
yeah.
on them. Not yet, at least.
yeah, that's what I mean. So they still have time.
We're not done yet. Not by a long shot.
Watch out, please. Okay. Oh no!
Now who's done?
You are. Oh! Come on.
Are they okay? Please. Please, just help them.
Are you home? Can I come in?
Art.
I called, but you didn't pick up, and I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Totally forgot Mark Hamill was in this.
I don't even know why I miss Nolan so much.
He was never there.
He's barely around.
Yeah.
I always thought you were the strong one. Nolan has superpowers. He's indestructible. That's not strength. That's having it easy. Hell, you're the real reason we're all still alive and not slaves.
Fuck yes.
Thank you, Art.
You don't need the bum. You never did.
That's what she needed to hear.
Yeah, she just needed that scene to be planted. Okay.
Didn't
this
say the
minutes.
magic word. Nobody knew Cecil's login. Are you sure you want to see this?
It's been an honor, sir. Who are you talking to?
Yep, that's bound to fuck you up. Must be a specific reason why he brought him back, other than him just being loyal. Wow. Damn it. Oh. Why?
Why do I care about them?
They shouldn't matter to me.
That doesn't mean they should die.
I'm not supposed to feel this way. How is this better?
This is how you should have felt on Earth.
Let go of Mark now.
Oh.
Lucan found you first, I see.
Now he's dead.
Then he deserved his
Oh
fate.
wait, it's the same ones who found Alan.
Wait.
Wait.
Because you're Nolan's son. I'll make this quick.
Oh no.
Worry about yourself, Nolan.
Whoa. Nice.
Mark, what are you doing? She's tearing you apart.
Trying.
Yeah, I noticed.
You're fighting like you're on Earth. You need to fight like a Viltrumite.
No. I don't kill people.
If you don't do this, we're all dead.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Come on, Mark. I don't know if I want him to let loose, but fuck these Viltrumites.
Yeah, but he can still.
Yeah, it's like it's about what it's gonna do to him if he. Okay.
Finally.
Oh, okay. Oh
I'm just gonna.
no. Look away for a second.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just hear squelching sounds. And, just tell me when it's over.
Shit. Nolan?
Do you regret attacking my family now?
Nolan! Oh. Oh. I think it's done. Ish.
Mark,
They died, both of them, right? Yeah.
it's over. Let me have a look.
No! How is he still alive?
Debbie, think this over.
I have thought it over. You wouldn't be protesting half as much if the money wasn't a way to keep a hold on Mark. And on me. We take it. We feel we owe you.
If you change your mind...
I won't.
I really want that teleporter of his.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Don't forget the good I did. My work, my deeds, my books. Read my books, Mark.
Oh. Books.
That she's getting rid of now, right?
What are you doing?
Wow, that's
Donald?
Or is he just gonna check
See,
for a...
see if he's human? Oh, no, wait.
Donald, where the hell are you? We've got a situation.
He's not only been cloned, but also upgraded.
Donald, where the hell are you? We've got a situation.
He's not only been cloned, but also upgraded.
Donald, where the hell are you? We've got a situation.
He's not only been cloned, but also upgraded.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Good. You're alive. My name is General Krieg. You've survived your first true battle and proven yourself worthy of your Viltrumite heritage.
Go fuck it.
Oh, you...
Your father will be executed, and you will return to Earth. You will assume his mission and prepare the planet for our rule.
No. Fuck off.
Or we will kill millions if we arrive to find you or your planet still defiant against us.
Whoa.
Did they find his brother?
I don't know.
I need to know.
Oh, we're not going to. Not until part 2, I guess. Run the jewels means Maulers.
Yes.
It'll do. Yes, King Mauler.
King Mauler.
Wow.
I don't know if this is better.
Why stop at one idiot clone when I could have so many more?
Mauler army?
Can't even make decent lemonade.
No, you can't. It's your clone. Ooh, poisoned him?
He is.
You fucking backstabbers.
Sometimes things are the way they are for a good fucking reason.
Yeah, sure. Whoa, okay. Damn. Kinda hate that we have to wait now. There we go. It's been a while since last we saw Nolan, and I don't even know what to think about this episode and what happened in it. This General Krieg that showed up in the end looks like potential the bad guy almost. He's like the general of the Viltrumites. And
then he's like,
and they are, you know, the worst of the worst, and he's the worst of the worst of the worst. I'm thinking, and he kind of gave Mark an ultimatum there, something that we know he's not going to do, but I'm thinking that like now, like the main plot is going to be preparing Earth, or like building some sort of defense for when the Viltrumites truly come, when they arrive.
Yeah, and I think because otherwise, why would they introduce Alan and the
planet, the coalition of planets?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it wasn't because Mark is potentially going to ask them for help.
Yeah, yeah. Like
or like they're gonna have some sort of like play in this.
Yes.
And also, I remember like the on that council or whatever that was, there was like a lion person.
Yeah, and we've seen one other lion person before.
And that lion person beat almost beat Mark almost to death.
Ever living crap out of him.
Yes. So are they like that species? Are they the
only ones who can
the answer to the Viltrumite problem, perhaps?
Maybe, or maybe they would have done something about it before. Maybe it was just that one specific dude. I don't even like, what was he called? Something like War Beast or yeah. Just feel free to tell us in the comments. I just can't remember his name. Maybe it's just him who's like extremely strong. But yeah, we could use someone like that to fight against the Viltrumite because they are hard to kill. Yeah. I know you didn't see most of like the fight there, or like the ending of it when Nolan took out the two that weren't, what was it, Lucan? The guy we thought he killed him first, but he didn't do a good enough job of it. And then
always remember to double tap.
Yes, just off with the head or something. Although I would say it looked very fatal what happened to him, but it wasn't enough, and he came down and he took out Nolan, like broke his back straight up, and now they have Nolan as well.
Yeah, and they're gonna execute him.
I don't think that's gonna happen, because I have a feeling Nolan, he's still gonna stick around.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think something is gonna happen that's gonna make it so that he doesn't get executed, or they're gonna keep him around as a reminder for like what happens when a Viltrumite goes against the. I don't know. I just don't think that that's it for J.K. Simmons in this series, and that's like the one thing where, like, because after everything that happened, fuck Nolan, just fuck the Viltrumites in general. But I was happy to see him again, only because then we got more J.K. Simmons, because he's just such an amazing voice actor. Steven Yeun did such an amazing job in this one,
and also
holy shit,
also Sandra Oh.
and Sandra Oh, yeah, definitely. Everyone as per usual. Even like Mark Hamill just coming in for one short scene and of course killing it, and saying what Debbie needed to hear, seemingly. And that's also a thing for like when Mark gets back to Earth, because she left, but he's most likely gonna find her again. But it just looks like she just up and left that life, and she didn't want to have anything to do with Cecil either. Didn't want to be indebted to him. Didn't want to take his money. So yeah, what's that gonna look like when Mark gets back? And then again, the big question: what the hell is he going to do? And I like how the story has just really done like one of these where it's opened up, and we have the whole galaxy, like a galaxy-wide problem, universe-wide problem. Yeah, it's the Viltrumites. That's like the really big threat to everyone. So they're gonna have to band together, and that's gonna be like almost this is the first thing that popped into my head, but like Mass Effect scope kind of a thing where everyone needs to band together to defeat the Reapers, or in this case, the Viltrumites.
Yeah, and it almost except for like the conquering part, it is almost like Reapers like 101, or like the same kind of like they come out of nowhere for when a civilization is too advanced almost, right?
Yeah.
And that's when they come out of nowhere and conquer them, and like then they just go from planet to planet. So like of course there are like there are differences, but there's still a lot of like that like rebirth thing.
Yeah.
And I know it's a trope, like a classical, especially like science fiction trope, that like this whole thing with like there's like this powerful entity out there that's suddenly wants to,
or whatever it is,
conquers everything, and and then
we're all gonna have to
Earth
band
has
together.
Yeah, exactly. So of course that makes sense. Like it's a trope, but as you like now you said it, like now I can't stop thinking about Mass Effect. So.
Yeah. And Nolan. Because we started the episode with picking up where we left off with him at the end of season 1. He left Earth and he was crying because of like the last thing that Mark said to him. And he's actually really starting to regret, I guess, like some of his actions, or at least like because the Viltrumite inside of him is saying, no, you shouldn't have any sympathy. Like, why are you acting like this? You shouldn't act like this. There's something wrong with you. But then he is feeling these things, and he wants to now do the right thing by protecting these people, and even married someone again, and they have a child. And yeah, there's a big like lifespan difference there, like even bigger than between a Viltrumite and a human. Here it's like the Thraxans, what they have like a 1 year lifespan or something, which is not a lot, but then they just do and experience everything faster. But then the son, did we get a name? I don't think we ever got like
they choose their own name when
that's right. Yeah, that's right. But Mark's brother, he does have a slightly longer lifespan than a Thraxan, but not as long as a Viltrumite. So I don't know what it's gonna look like.
But since Lucan survived, I feel like they died. They didn't survive. And
he told them to go further into the cave.
Yeah,
so.
but if he if he didn't die, he must have heard.
Maybe, yeah.
Of course, I hope they survived, but I just... If they didn't, I'm happy that it didn't show us. But also, like,
it sucks because...
I can't deal with death of children. I just...
No, and he is
Especially
innocent. I totally agree with Nolan there.
And we even had that great shot with Mark being like, should I help my father or should I help this like child that I've
my brother that I've just met.
I have no relationship to. And I think because we did have a slight lingering shot there was like it looked like he was like
he was considering whether
and then I think like at least that's how I read into it that he remembered what his father said like I'm a horrible person but this child is innocent like he is innocent he's not done anything like so save him and that's what he did. Then it's like yeah sure he's innocent. I shouldn't put all my aggressions about my father. I shouldn't like all of that. I shouldn't.
Yeah, the kid has nothing to do with that.
No, exactly. So
yeah, and I'd like to think that Mark would have done that either way because it was just the right thing to do.
But sure, like there's so many complicated feelings, and especially for Mark going through all of this. And I feel once you take away all the superhuman stuff, we just get crazy complex family dynamics. Like that's this is what this series is about, at least Mark's
family trauma
journey.
That's it.
Exactly. Like because if you peel away all this superhuman stuff and all the Viltrumite stuff, we have a father that's like he's never been around and now like he went through all this horrible stuff. Like let's just say that he divorce, you know, like something happened. He found someone else and then he wants to do good by the new family.
Yes.
And I think that's pretty natural. I think a lot of men, fathers, they
screw it up the first time around.
And then they really want to do good by the new family. And Mark being left by his father, having all these feelings like, wow, you just suddenly, like you hardly got away and then suddenly you have a family.
Yeah,
like,
now you're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, like and you married to mom and he has all of these feelings because he will always be his father and he will always have those memories of him being a father to him. Oh, how much of a father he was. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And he's all these complicated feelings because he's been hurt so bad by his father and like he's thinking about his mom and how she's just going through it right now and like we also saw her going through it and so all those feelings. And I think especially people who've been through this, I'm not a divorce what's it called, like
a child of divorce.
I've parents are still happily together, so I've never tried this. I just imagine like all of these feelings, all of this like something that happens often in families of divorce, like
and then you add on top of that all of the killing. And...
sure, like that's
yes.
But if you just peel away all of that, it's just a very human story about families and what they're going through. And as I said, if you just see like the whole Viltrumite killing thing as just like something that happened in a marriage, whether it's like cheating or just like a bad thing or bad divorce, bad break.
He was a completely different person doing crime on the side or whatever. Yeah,
like,
sure.
Anything. I think even normal people go through, like normal families go through this, and there'll always be these complex feelings, especially when there's a new family involved, because it can be hard to not blame the new family for anything what your father or the other person did, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So in this case, it's understandable that Mark has those very complicated feelings inside of him where he almost wants to blame the new family and his newfound brother.
Yeah, exactly. But him not if you don't feel any love or for your brother or you know. But then we have Debbie also going through some very normal stuff, right? Because she's been a mom. She's been a single mom with Mark for all of this time. Basically, and that's what Art said. Well, you keep thinking of all three of you as a family, but if you think about it, you can just take
Nolan
out of the equation, because you will still get the same result almost, because he was never around, and you raised Mark
yes.
alone, basically. And you did this awesomely, because Mark turned out to be a wonderful person. He even stood up to his father, and you stood up to Mark.
Yeah.
Nolan. To Nolan. You stood up to him. That gives you strength. That's like.
Yes, and I love what he's, because if you just look at it from the outside, like, oh, okay, yeah, Nolan, he's the strong one, flying around and saving the world, and that's what he was sort of doing, like living as a superhero and all. But he was having it easy, as Art said, like being indestructible, being invincible, I guess. Yeah, in this case, was having it easy, at least in this relationship, compared to what Debbie was doing. Like, she was truly the strong one in that relationship.
Yeah, especially speaking as a parent myself, I know how hard it is to have a kid. I can't imagine when people doing it alone. So I commend, and I know there's a lot of course, deadbeat parents on like both sides, if you can say like that. But I often feel like in many mom groups and stuff, I often feel like there's usually someone writing about how their partner is not really picking up any slack when it comes to kids. So like if I feel like this is just a story with Nolan being a deadbeat dad, basically, and her just having to be reminded that perhaps it was nice to cut him out, like cut the, what do you call, cut away the dead weight? What's it called? Sure. Get rid of the dead weight. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like this is a very classical story in that regard. Like, and definitely what she needed to hear, that, well, you did all of this yourself, and you did a great job. So remember that before you start to spiral, because we definitely saw her spiral. So. Yes,
but she regained some strength there, and she heard something that she needed to hear, and then made a decision in the end. Then we also got the stuff with Adam Eve. There's also very much family related there, and she went home to her family or her parents again. In the end, I don't know if those people if they survived, the one she tried to save there on the bridge. And then we didn't even really check in with the Guardians. Still curious about the whole Alan thing, if he is truly gone and dead. But at least, getting back into the whole Coalition of Planets thing. And then, as we talked about, linking that up with the Viltrumite threats. The Maulers, we spent some time with them again, and we thought we were going to get into a situation where it was going to be like a King Mauler and then a Mauler army, but no, like there's a reason why they've been doing it the way that they've been doing it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just go back to the having two Maulers and them not knowing who the original or who the clone is, because then no one is going to be superior to the other. Like they're truly going to be working together as the Mauler twins. And
but I mean,
so back to that, I guess.
I just have questions about to the science of it, but I guess I shouldn't.
Don't. It's fantasy.
Yeah, I know. There's probably some bullshit explanation or excuse, whatever.
But speaking of clone, we also got to see a bit more with Donald.
Yeah.
And him finding out that he died. And now he's different. Because yes, he's bleeding like a human would, but he's got like an extra...
strong skin?
No, because like he was able to pierce the skin, but I think it maybe his bones or something.
Oh, but
or something underneath, or
perhaps like he's got a crazy like adamantium
adamantium skeleton.
Or something.
Just, boom, Donald is Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also a setup. So more setup, and I can't wait to return and get back to this.
Yeah, because like at this point, I have a very hard time figuring out where we're going.
No, but it's such an interesting place we are in the story.
Sure, but I feel like it's very hard to see where we're going.
Yeah,
everything.
Definitely.
It's of course I know in in broad strokes I know what's going on, but I feel like they're just putting so many boats in the water that's like hard to figure out what their destination.
Yes.
Or also, for example, we also didn't have anything with Angstrom in this one.
That's true. We actually haven't really been spending time with him since like the second episode. I think.
Perhaps.
So,
and we know
he
that
seemed like the big villain of this season. But
yeah, and I'm feeling like, is he going to be an asset or is he going to be like?
Yeah, that's right, because
he has so much knowledge. So like,
yeah, there's the whole multiverse aspect of it as well. Like, what about all these realities where Mark and Nolan did team up and it didn't turn out like we saw here, and Nolan didn't grow a conscience, and it's
like are they Mother twins? Are they going to again be an asset or like a distraction? The same with like everything going on right now. Everything we saw in this episode and everything. Yeah, as I said, everything. Is it going to be an asset or just like distraction for this? Mission being save the world and the universe from the Viltrumites.
Yes, there's a lot. Yeah. There definitely is a lot to this story. Sorry, I just looked up because there were some voices that I recognized. Lucan was voiced by Phil Lamar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely heard his voice many times before in a lot of other things. And then General Krieg was Clancy Brown, who's also like he
heard the name before.
Yes, he has such an awesome voice. Such an awesome dude in general. Played Savage Opress in the Clone Wars, and also Ryder Azadi. That was just in Star Wars, those two. But he's like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Like there's so many other like roles. Like very distinct voice right there. All right, I think that's pretty much gonna do it. And now it's a mid-season break, and we're gonna wait for the next.
Did we just watch 4 episodes?
Yeah, this was episode 4. That's why I'm saying like I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, but we're gonna have to wait until sometime next year. I think it says like early 2024, but that can be like January, February, March, sort of a type of deal, but we'll see. But let's wrap it up. Well, Danish word of the day, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm not sure if we've translated this before. I don't think we have. We've translated like family and father and mother, sister, but not brother. I think again. But let's just go for that one. So brother in Danish is
bror.
Bror.
It's the same thing with both mother and father, because like I think in like older Danish it would be broder, so we have like that
correct or what?
Yeah, and it's like the same like father. It's like fader that became far, and then mother.
Yeah, mother became mor.
And with this broder became bror. Because we don't like pronunciating things in Danish, so.
Yeah. We cut corners. Yes. So shorten it. Now it's just bror. So again, brother in English, bror in Danish. And
people use like younger people. I feel like so old when I say the youngsters. They sometimes use like bruv and bro as like the same, and some of them straight up just use bror when they like speak to each other, like if they have a friend.
In that way. Yeah. Like you'll say, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Sure. Yep. That's it. That'll do it for this one. This reaction review of Invincible Season 2, Episode 4. Can't wait for the second part when it comes out. So we'll see you then. That's it. Yeah. Bye.